nobody knows stories from Bob the Blender and his friends. And that's why I'm bringing you Mixing It Up, stories from Bob the Blender. So, Gigi, tell me one amazing experience you had with your good friend, Bob the Blender.
Well, I remember when my mother-in-law couldn't swallow good, and we were having dinner, and she wanted to eat so bad. So we took some pork chop meat, and we took mashed potatoes and gravy and put it in the blender and liquefied it, and she was able to sip that. And she really liked it. It tasted good to her, so she had a meal.
Your mother-in-law appreciated Bob the Blender too.
She certainly did.
Everyone loves Bob the Blender. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your time. So, what was one of your most amazing experiences with Bob the Blender, your dear friend?
Well, living in Florida, I have a lot of friends that like to visit Florida. And when they come, all they want is some tropical drinks. And guess what? Bob never disappoints. Bob the Blender makes us the most wonderful drinks you have ever tasted. But there's a problem. I haven't seen him in a while. I don't know where he is. I wish he'd return. I have friends coming this week and we need Bob the Blender drinks.
Well, we hope that you get reunited with Bob the Blender soon. All right. Well, Gracie, I've heard you had many amazing experiences with Bob the Blender. Tell me one of them.
Well, when I was a puppy, one time I got sick and I was so weak I couldn't even eat my own kibble. So my mommy used Bob the Blender to mix me up a delicious smoothie that I could get my nutrients and heal. And Bob was my hero.
Well, that is very sweet. And I hope that Bob will always help you.
I wish he would come home.
So, Mr. Llama, I heard you had a few quite amazing experiences with Bob the Blender. Can you care to tell me one?
Sure. One time, Bob helped me mix up a special mixture of food and other tidbits so I could spit on people. 'Cause you know, llamas love to spit.
Really?
Sorry.
Well, now, everybody, I'm here with the star of the show, Bob the Blender. Give it up, everybody, for Bob the Blender. All right, so Bob, I've heard you had some many exciting experiences with your friends. Care to tell me a few?
Well, there was that one time where on Kim's 21st birthday, I made some delicious margaritas, and oh boy, did they pack a punch.
Why don't you tell me another one?
Well, there was that time where Maddie accidentally got her hand stuck in me a little bit. That was a little messy.
Oh my God, that must have been terrifying, but quite hilarious. Why don't you tell me one more story, Bob?
Well, there was one time where they even let me sing karaoke. That was the best day of my life. And I sang one of my favorite song from my favorite artist, Sir Mix-a-Lot's Baby Got Back. Baby got back.
I'm sure you sounded amazing, Bob. Do you miss your friends?
I miss them so much. I would give anything to be with them again.
After hearing how much they missed each other and hearing Watson lose made me want to get Bob out of here. So I paid for him to fly back to be with his long-lost friends again, and they reunited as one big happy family. Thanks for watching, friends. Remember to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.